Good evening, I'm Pumi Mlambo with your evening news updates. The Gauteng Department of Roads and Transport to host a seminar on Green Logistics Indicators achievements. The Gauteng Department of Roads and Transport hosted a seminar on achievements and the future outlook of the Green Logistics Indicators in the province today. The GLIX project is a partnership between the German Federal Ministry for Environment, Nature Conservation and Nuclear Safety and the Gauteng Department of Roads and Transport. Precious Mola reports.
The Gauteng Department of Road and Transport, together with the Germany Federal Ministry, is today hosting a seminar on green logistic indicators. It is expected that different entities will make presentation into the logistics, specifically into the freight sector in the Gauteng province. This comes after a partnership between the Gauteng province and the Germany Federal Ministry to provide data around the logistics sector.
Well, the partnership really started around mid-2016. So what happened was that the German Federal Ministry they started a project they partnered with the Nexus Institute and GESI. So they sent representatives to our office. That was in mid-2016. So we met with them, and basically the conversation started around how to make freight more efficient and more greener. So when that conversation started at our offices, we then realized together with them that we needed to start a project that we could jointly, in a partnership that we could jointly work on, and also possibly that we could extend beyond just the transport, and also how we could extend it.
Egezi says data collection is necessary to make the right decisions for investment and efficiency. However, they say data alone is not helpful without a goal. They further says their goal is to make more economical transportation of goods. Gezi says their next project will focus on how the data is collected in a better way after encountering challenges in compiling the current data indicators.
The next step is that we understood that we need a little bit more knowledge about how to share the data. So what means that we have logistic branch, we have Transnet, we have the government, we have road authorities, and everybody is collecting in some ways his data. So how to bring them together to get a better picture out of that, and that is a process which is not easy. And so the next project goes into how to collect in a better way. That's also one thing, and then how we can bring Gauteng in a more connecting world to South Africa. That means the most important corridors is in the next aim, that we will understand how we can optimize the corridors, for example, to Durban, what we can do more efficient there between the harbor and Gauteng, for example.
Meanwhile, the Road and Transport Department says they currently have various challenges within the freight sector, which they believe these data indicators will help in solving them.
Well, the biggest challenge really is it's to do with efficiencies, and it's also to do with congestion around the province, and it's also to do with economic factors. For instance, if you look at most of our major roads, you see that they are actually beginning to be congested. And if you look at the percentage of trucks on those roads, you can actually see that it's a huge percentage, especially on the entry going south to Durban. You can actually see that there's quite a lot of trucks that are actually coming in from as far as Durban, and they're going through the province. So that percentage of trucks that are on the road on a long distance is actually a problem for us in terms of causing congestion and all the associated issues in terms of the impact on economic activity.
And the Gauteng Department of Transport says it is important that they are getting access to such indicators into the freight sector. They say before they never had such information, and they believe that this information will help them in transforming the sector and also in addressing some of the challenges that they encounter. I'm Precious Mola, Joburgtv News, Senten.
And now let's take a look at your traffic and your weather updates.
Thank you, Pumi. In our traffic this evening, Bosberg is experiencing too much congestion at Ritzfontein Road, causing delay at the North Rand Road. Mid-Rand at Allendale Road, there is a police checkpoint and motorists should expect a delay on the ramp to N1 South. Campton Park on the R21, there is a multi-vehicle crash after Atlas a few minutes ago. Motorists should be on the lookout. With our weather this evening, Johannesburg and Midrand are at 23 degrees Celsius, with cloudy skies. Pretoria at 25 degrees Celsius, Sandton at 24 degrees Celsius.
That's it from me and the rest of the Joburgtv team. I'm Pumi Mlambo.